Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have bad luck for the rest of the week. According to scientific estimates, there's approximately 8.6 million different species of animals in the world, with the majority still to be discovered. Even in our limited urban environments, we humans still interact with animals on a daily basis in a variety of ways. We hear birds chirping, we cuddle with puppies and kittens, we observe insects feeding on leaves, as well as seeing lizards catching moths. While all these experiences are quite common, they're all still special, as they're part of our beautiful planet's unparalleled nature. Let's talk about 10 amazing animal encounters. 10 most amazing animal encounters in the world. Number 10. Lions. These mighty creatures are known for their strength and ferocity. Naturally, most jungle animals are afraid of these cats, as are humans. Still, people are usually excited to see them up close. That's the kind of opportunity South Africa's Kruger National Park provides. Tourists can drive across the natural terrain and take in whatever may be around. Well, on one normal day, an unusual thing happened. A massive male lion was intending to mate with a female sprawled out in the middle of the tourist's path. But she rejected him, and he didn't take it well. Furious, the lion proceeded towards the tourists and snapped at their windows. Fortunately, the windows were up, so no one was harmed. Very easily, though, things could have ended really badly. In the background of the video, we can see a second and open tourist bus. If the lion had spotted them, most likely some of the tourists would have been severely harmed. Number 9. Leopard. Leopards are massive cats known for their beautifully spotted fur, which also acts as camouflage. As these cats live in the wild, people don't usually come across them. But the safari park in Botswana makes encounters possible, and not just with leopards, but with many other wild animals too. In the video, we see a leopard approach an open tourist vehicle. As there was no protection, the leopard could have attacked if it wanted to. Only the driver kept the situation calm, telling the tourist not to move, since movement could make the leopard feel threatened. As the tourist sat, most likely holding his breath, the leopard approached to inspect him. It sniffed his shoe and then accidentally left a bleeding scratch on his shin. But it didn't attack him. At that moment, the driver revved the throttle, which caused the car to make noise, and that was enough to scare the leopard off. Number 8. Hyena. Hyenas are extremely intelligent creatures, as smart as primates in some ways. These agile, strong animals are an essential component of most African ecosystems. And while they don't tend to attack humans, it would be extremely difficult to escape one if they did decide to attack. They're powerful predators. This video captures a tense moment when a man comes face to face with a hyena. The man sits in an open vehicle, taking out his phone to record the hyena he spotted. But as the hyena had been slowly moving towards the vehicle, when it spots the phone, it focuses in on it and comes right up to the man. To the man's credit, he neither panicked nor ran away. He let the hyena sniff his phone instead. During all of this, the creature didn't attack him. Needless to say, he won't be forgetting that encounter anytime soon. Number 7. Humpback whale. One of the largest, most fascinating creatures that can be found in the ocean are humpback whales. They're named because of the distinctive hump on their backs. Although they may look scary to some, they're actually one of the gentlest animals in the world. In the following video, the whale's playful nature is shown. A group of tourists on a boat are enjoying the spectacular sight of humpback whales jumping out of the water, when something even more breathtaking occurs. One of the whales decides to put on a show, twisting its body as it jumps out of the water. All this happened just a few feet from the boat. As the whale splashes back into the ocean, water sprays all over the tourists, drenching them. But no one complained that day, as the whale gifted all of the tourists an unforgettable experience. Number 6. Buffalo. Buffalo are massive creatures not often seen anymore on North American regions. Over the years, as with many other animals, their population has sadly declined. These days, though, they can still be found at safari parks. In the video here, we see a woman at one such park. She was observing Buffalo quite harmlessly, but it also seems like a buffalo was observing her. The huge animal puts its head inside the open car window, quite frightening the woman. And as the animal seemed hungry, she fed it some bread, hoping that would satisfy it. That was not the case though. So she tried to drive away, but couldn't escape the huge animal. The buffalo kept trailing her, wanting more bread. In the video, we can also see her being licked by her animal companion. Quite a memorable safari trip for her, we're sure. Number 5. Gorilla. Gorillas are universally known primates who are extremely intelligent and strong. They have the strength of 20 grown men and share many human-like behaviors with us. However, it's not often that we get to see these striking animals because, sadly, their population is declining. The following video was shot at a park in Uganda. It shows a man who had intended to go greet the gorillas. But, much to his surprise, a small group of gorillas started approaching him first. Afraid, he crouched down, remaining still and silent, hoping the animals wouldn't notice him or view him as a threat. Yet, they all still came right up to him. But then, instead of doing him harm, they started investigating him. The curious gorillas touched his back and hair. After a while, they felt comfortable with him, almost as if they considered him one of their own. Number 4. Bear. Like many other animals on this list, bears are highly intelligent creatures. They have remarkable navigation skills, excellent memories, and are capable of lifting over 500 kilograms. It practically goes without saying that a person should always remain a proper distance from them. Yet, in this video by BBC Earth, Gordon Buchanan, the host, approaches very close to a mother bear and her cub. He progresses to offer her grapes, which she gently accepts. Her being close to him seemed to be okay. But when Gordon tried to get closer to her cub, she bit his leg. According to Gordon, it was a warning bite. In response, he slowly moved away from both bears, not wanting to aggravate the mother further or sustain any more injuries. Number 3. Tiger. Like leopards and lions, tigers are fierce and strong. In fact, they're the largest cat species. And as they're very popular, they can be observed at almost every zoo around. In this video, a particular zoo in the Philippines allows visitors to come close to a tiger. Of course, for safety, a caged vehicle is used to transport them. This allows the tourists to safely watch as the zookeeper feeds pieces of meat to the tiger through a small opening. After some time of this, though, the tiger jumped on top of the vehicle. Naturally, the passengers were very afraid. However, the tiger proceeded to settle atop the vehicle, which was quite the unique experience for the people. Such excitement can only last so long, though, and as the tiger showed no signs of moving, the people were dismayed to find themselves stuck there. They all had to wait quite a long time in place before the tiger jumped down. Number 2. Elephant. Elephants are the largest land animal in the world, not only known for their striking size, but also for their remarkable strength. These massive creatures have unique, long noses and big, floppy ears. To date, there's been no other animal found that has such a build. The following video shows a subspecies known as the Sri Lankan elephant approaching an open car of tourists. Even though it could have toppled the car easily, it didn't harm anyone. It must have been hungry, as it proceeded to poke around on the tourists with its trunk, looking for food. Amused and delighted, the tourists patted the beast's trunk. Thanks to the elephant, all the tourists had quite a memorable experience to take home with them. Elephants have always had a close relationship with humans, still holding great significance in some religions and cultures. Number 1. Cheetah. Cheetahs are famous for being the fastest land animals. Like leopards, cheetahs have spotted fur, which helps them blend in with their surroundings. And although they're not as strong as lions or leopards, they're still very dangerous. Unfortunately, the cheetah population is very small and still declining. This means it's constantly rarer for humans to come across them. However, in this video, a man does come face to face with a wild cheetah. The video was captured at the Masai Mara National Reserve Park in Kenya. We see a cheetah inspecting an open car. It walks around the car, sniffing the exterior and interior of the vehicle. The man sat still the entire time. Talk about nerves of steel! Fortunately, the cheetah grew bored, walking away without having attacked anyone. If the man had lost his cool, the encounter most likely would have gone extremely bad for him. That is all for today's video. Thank you all for watching. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you there!